All right, hello, it's A and B here, just coming back with another quick message. Just wanting to retouch on basis of media and fake news. It's something that we've been hearing a lot about lately, um, and also mind control, and excuse us as people for only having the vernacular that we do. We can only use words that we know to express. In my opinion, it's nothing to intimidate. These are things that are just real, and they come with an evil, not connotation simply because it can be used for either the good or the bad. We see positive things on the news all the time, and it's not even about complete positivity. It's also about the world that we live in. We live in a world where we do have access to technology, where crime does exist as it always has, but just on a different scale. And then we have devices and solutions that can help us sometimes solve crimes and just make people aware. But there is also this twist where you know sometimes the news is fake or over exaggerated just to breed what now live in a time period of just straight anxiety, PTSD, desensitization. You can even go on Facebook and see someone be murdered. These are things that we've gotten more comfortable with. So let me just start off with the definition of media. All right. Media, the main means of mass communication, broadcasting, publishing, and the internet regarding collectivity. So it is a mass form of communication. It's something that, for myself, I haven't watched the news in years. And honestly, I don't need to. I mean, it's all over social media when something happens anyway. Sometimes these are things that we do need to know, but overall, it's poison to the mind. And media also involves the shows that you watch as well, the things that you read. I'm talking about even the books in the library, the things that they're teaching our kids. Um, and there is a such thing as propaganda, um, which is news that is fabricated in a way to persuade the minds of the masses. We live in a world where we rely on these things, such as television, such as the internet and social media platforms, to get information and even to have a good time. You want to watch your favorite show, your favorite movie, and things can be enjoyed. That's what some of the attention is. But a lot of times it is to influence the mind. So let's get into what the word propaganda even means. All right, so propaganda. Propaganda is information, especially of a biased or misleading nature, used to promote or publicize a particular political cause or point of view. One more time. Propaganda is information, especially of a biased or misleading nature, used to promote or publicize a particular political cause or view. So yeah, that exists. It's not unbelievable. We live in a world where bad things do happen, um, and some people don't have the best intentions. And I'm posting this video simply just to make people aware. This is just awareness, even for myself to have that self discipline to be able to know what is right and what is not. It even goes into the music that you listen to where they promote violence. I grew up thinking, oh no, that wasn't true. But when in all actuality, as an adult now, I can realize just how much of an impact even just music had on me and the things that I decided to try to do just because my favorite artist was doing it. It's crazy. So I wanted to hop into the shade room as well, um, just to read some headlines. And then I guess we can just take it from there. I always find it interesting how, like, especially on YouTube, we have a lot of people who are bloggers that we love. Some of them we don't. We hate to love, like your Tasha K's, for instance, Shade Room, Wendy Williams. It's so many people, so many platforms that share celebrity news. And I can show you the hidden message, I mean, the hidden agenda even behind that. So let's see what we got here. This is from 11 hours ago. So it says 50 Cent. So 50 Cent, I guess, posted something about, I don't know. I think it's something about Monique. Anyway, so it says 50 Cent underneath of his Instagram caption or whatever. All in favor of the real Mo world being back on top. Say, make it happen, 50. Stop effing around. 50 Cent. I went to see the Real Mo Worldwide stand-up show Super Bowl weekend. Oh, Sugar Honey Iced Tea. It was so good. She had my ASS in a trance. You got to go check her out. Okay. So that's one headline. Let's see what else we got. It's from 12 hours ago. Oops, looks like Slaughterhouse member Joe Button and Joel Ortiz got into a big bit of a heated discussion on live. And it shows, I guess, a part of the live when they got to a heated discussion. Let's see. And it says, the Shade Room fashion. Yes, Rihanna is serving this Stella McCarthy and Gucci fit. We all know Rihanna's pregnant. That's also been like headline news as well. And I guess I'll stop right there. Let's see. This is another one. And mind you, all of these posts that I'm showing you have millions of views. All right, so it says press play. Southside was unamused by that roller coaster. Let's see if I can show it. All right, and this got over 2 million views. Oops, Tamar Braxton calls out Domino's Pizza after they reportedly messed with her order and her coins. Okay, so I'm just showing all of that just because who cares? A lot of us have even like gotten in this trance of caring about Domino's and Tamar Braxton or Southside on a roller coaster. And, a lot of times media is posted so that you fall in love with more people than you do yourself and you idolize them. It's honestly what's going on. Or the fact that for me, Southside, maybe I've heard one of his songs or two. I do DJ, but at the same time, I don't know who that person is. So, it also promotes people that they want you to see because of the influence that they have a lot of times. Or Joel Ortiz and Joe Button. I don't know who Joel is. It's not to say that people don't, but, people kind of thrive off of like negativity. So it was quite easy to post things like that and make people love it or be more interested in it, not because they even know them, but because they like Shade Room, for instance. It's popular. It's platforms that people want to be a part of just because. So it's keep in mind stuff like that. Like when you really take a step back from it, you realize who cares? We all got our own stuff going on. We all done got an order from Domino's we didn't like and spent money on it. What is it, $5.99 or $10? So it's quite an interesting twist that I would say this 3D realm gives us and tries to feed us to control our minds and influence us to like stay in our phones and care about what everybody else is doing, what this person got on, what new car this person got, who married who just got a divorce, and the whole time like you got your own life, and then most of us we working 9 to 5. If you're lucky, you got the weekend off, which we all know is 2 days of crap. You wake up and it's Sunday, we go back to work. It's not even really that much of a break. So to spend the other half of your time worrying about everybody else and trying to fit inside of this box, cell phone, um, it's kind of messed up. So next we got propaganda in the United States. I looked that up on Wikipedia. Propaganda in the United States is spread by both government and media entities. Propaganda is carefully curated information, ideas, or rumors deliberately spread, usually to preserve the self-interest of a nation. It is used in advertising, radio, newspaper, posters, books, television, and other media. Propagandists may provide either factual or non-factual information to their audiences, often emphasizing positive features and downplaying negative ones, or vice versa, in order to shape wide-scale public opinion or influential behavioral changes. So there you have it. The proof is all right there. We can all do our own research. This was just a video to make you more self-aware. It's out there. It's for a reason. Its intentions is not always just to distract you after you had a long day at work. It's to just influence your mind to be trapped in this spell of television and media. Okay? This world is so much bigger than the things that we watch. I feel like hopefully we'll get back to a place where we're growing our own fruits and vegetables at this point because we need not to rely on government sources. It's not even just the people who are on welfare that are doing that. We all do. They provide us with money, our water, our livelihood, the lights that we have, the internet that we use, everything. So in a blink of an eye, all of that can be taken away because they choose to, right? Or they give it to us in a certain way because they want to. We literally pay taxes on our taxes. And for most of us who live in urban areas, we don't see where that money is going that's coming from our pockets, not by choice. If we all had a choice, we wouldn't be doing that. Maybe we'd be like bartering, trading, actual skills and talents that we have instead of having to play by these rules that the government has set for us. Anyway, I hope everybody has a good day, and I'll be talking to you soon. Bye bye.